Hello, amazing listeners of the Becoming You podcast. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's the hustle? How's the bustle? Welcome to the month of March. I pray this month brings forth great things into our lives, into our families, joy, happiness, prosperity, and all the good things of life. This is the Becoming You podcast where we talk about the complexities of adulthood, and I am your host, Bukola. I'm excited about the month of March because I'll be celebrating my birthday in this month. On one hand, I'm excited. I'm trying to put plans in place to make my day remarkable. I want to go out, I want to look good, I want to take nice pictures, and I'm planning to do a little something. So I'm just trying to make sure I make the day memorable. On the other hand, I'm dealing with anxiety, fears, and worries. I'm anxious because I feel like I'm getting old too quickly. I'm not ready. I don't know if you understand how I feel. I feel like it's happening so fast. Two, I'm kind of feeling scared. With aging comes a lot of things here that we're not ready for, a lot of expectations. I'm getting closer to that age where I have I need to have something substantial that I can show to the world that I have achieved at the particular age I'm turning. I am becoming that person that has to be responsible for others. I have this mixed feelings. This moment I'm checking out my birthday dress. The other moment I'm like, okay, after the birthday, what next? What have you done so far? Yes, I kind of feel all these things and I've been battling with these negative emotions because I am determined to be happy on my birthday. However, it has been a struggle. Have you ever felt scared about your birthday? Have you ever felt so uninterested? Have you ever felt like it's just another day and you just want it to go by really quickly? Have you ever felt discouraged and you just cry yourself to sleep on your birthday? Then this episode is for you. We'll be talking about birthday depression and I'll be sharing some tips on how to manage it. Now let's dive into the conversation of the day. Right before we dive in, let's hear what these amazing people think of the adulthood phase.
Adulthood is responsibility.
Adulthood is complicated.
Adulthood is growth.
Adulthood is maturity.
Adulthood is being independent.
Adulthood is stressful.
Adulthood has been confronting.
Adulthood is draining.
Adulthood is decision making.
Adulthood is resilient.
Adulthood is overwhelming.
Adulthood is fun and adventurous.
Remember, I'm not here to demonize this phase, but to say it as it is. So before we move deep into the details of today's conversation, I reached out to some of my dear friends, to get an understanding of how they feel towards their birthdays or the emotions they feel towards their birthdays. So now I'll be playing their responses and we'll pick it up from there.
Hi, I'm in my mid-20s and I also feel anxious when my birthday is approaching, and the reason isn't far-fetched. I basically most of the time go back in retrospect and take cognizance of what my life has been in the past years, and for the most part I'm always like, oh my God, I wish and I know that I can be better. But of recent, I've just come to the point in my life where I'm just taking everything one step at a time, one hustle at a time, one bite at a time, and to be honest, sincerely grateful to God for everything, for every journey, for whatever achievement, for whatever victory, for whatever disappointment, everything. I'm always grateful to God, and that's basically my take.
Hi, I'm in my late 20s, and for me, I've always felt disconnected because for the past couple of years, I've always felt like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I want to do more, I want to see more, I want to be more, but because of certain circumstances, both the ones that were foreseen and unforeseen, well, here we are. So due to that reason, or due to that, I've always felt this not necessarily happy and not necessarily bad, but kind of like a numb feeling Yeah, I've always felt numb whenever my birthday is approaching. So yeah.
Hello, I'm in my mid 20s. Birthdays are an exciting moment for me. Whenever my birthday is approaching, I feel very excited about it. It reminds me of growth in life generally, how I grew from a young child into a young woman. And it also serves as a remembrance for me about a lot of things that I feel like I should have done that I haven't. Kind of make me nervous, but I love my birthdays to come. It serves as an exciting moment, and it also reminds me of how much I've achieved or I want to achieve in my life.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm in my early 30s, and I would like to talk about how I feel before my birthday. Anytime I celebrate my birthday, I feel two ways. Number one, I feel happy, thanking God for giving me the opportunity to see the another wonderful year. Uh, and also, I feel a little bit anxious, concerning the achievement because every year I list my objectives, things I would like to achieve, and sometimes if I'm able to achieve all, I feel so happy, I feel so fulfilled. But if I'm not, I feel a little bit anxious, like. But I do console myself that I still need to do more. I still need to do more. But aren't the way I planned, but I know it's going to get better. And I need to work on myself more. I need to work on myself more. All right. Thank you very much.
Hello, dear listeners of the Becoming You podcast. I'm in my early 20s, and one thing I like to do before my birthdays is to set goals for myself. I like to set standards, to keep up with during the course of the year. But life happens most of the time. I don't get to achieve these goals most of the time. I don't even keep up with the standards I set for myself. And whenever my birthday comes around, I usually feel overwhelmed. I usually feel like I'm running out of time, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I most of the time I don't feel at ease. But one thing I like to do on my birthday is to spend time with the people I love, spend time with my family, spend time with my friends. I love to do fun things with the people I love on my birthday because it makes me feel less overwhelmed. It makes me feel more at ease. And everybody loves to feel special on their birthdays, and I do too. So that is one of the things I do to make me feel less overwhelmed and more at ease.
Yeah, from what we can see, birthday depression or birthday blues is very common among us as adults. It's something we're trying to navigate, it's something we're trying to understand. In as much as we're grateful, for life, yeah, we're grateful for the opportunity to get older, to celebrate birthdays. We often tend to just feel some kind of way about ourselves. Most of us have like self-imposed deadlines, so like birthdays just give us this constant reminder about what we need to do, how far we've come. This feeling of underachievement. Most people feel like they are underachieving, they feel like they're not doing enough, and all these negative feelings lead to birthday depression. Yeah, I grew up in a family where my parents always tried their best to make like our birthdays special. My dad would try to get cakes, or take us out on our birthdays. My mom would try to make like a special meal to just celebrate us on our birthdays. So like this is the kind of like family I grew up in. And I would say categorically, I celebrate all my birthdays from when I was 1 year to when I became 10 years old. Yeah, I celebrated all my birthdays. They like, I can remember cutting cakes. I can remember eating chicken. My dad would get us like this full chicken, even as kids, and you just drop it in front of us. It's your birthday. Eat as much as you can. So like I remember those things here. And to me, birthdays have always been special days. I've always had this feeling of I have to celebrate my birthday with my family or people that I feel like are very close to me. I've actually carried, this family culture or tradition into my adult life. So yeah, the memories I have of childhood, memories of me always wanting to like celebrate my birthday. I always looked forward to my birthday. When I got into university, I celebrated my 18th birthday too. It was what I wanted. I told my friends prior to the moment, like, that I would like this and this and this, and they made sure like everything was in place for my birthday. Ever since my 18th birthday too, I've been avoiding parties. I've not really had a party planned by me. I think I had one surprise that I planned for myself. I'm going to go into the details of that one later. Yeah, but like I've not really had a party since my 18th birthday, because I noticed that on my 18th birthday, everybody wasn't happy. And I, in turn, wasn't happy on my birthday because I ended up absorbing like the negative energy that was around. It ended badly and I felt so sad about it. Ever since, I've been avoiding having parties because I want everybody to be happy on my birthday. From the moment I turned 18, till now, I have actually constantly had to deal with birthday depression. So this is how it goes, yeah. I would say like birthday depression comes in 3 phases. There's the pre-birthday depression, those people that actually go through pre-birthday depression are those that do not even want to celebrate their birthdays. They're just like uninterested about it. There's the birthday depression. I would say the birthday depression is the one you feel on the day you're supposed to celebrate yourself. You see people that their friends will even go out of their ways to like make them happy on the day, but they'll just isolate themselves from the world or from their family on that day. So like there's that phase, and there's also the post birthday depression. So I'll say the one I experienced, or I have been experiencing since I turned 18, is the post birthday depression. So for me, this is how the circle moves. My pre-birthday, I am hyped, I am excited, I want to celebrate my birthday, I make plans, sometimes I do photo shoots, whatnot. I'm just trying to do everything to celebrate my birthday. Then there's the birthday, I'm trying to be happy on my day. There's nothing you can say to me that will take to heart. So it's more like I am guarding my happiness jealously. I'm trying to be happy on my birthday. But the post-birthday phase is when I get to break down, is when I get to cry, is when I get to feel like, okay, the party is over, what next? So yeah, in as much as I am gassed up, I'm excited about planning my birthday, low-key, I'm always thinking about, okay, you're getting older, what next? How many of your goals have you ticked off your list? And those questions like that come to my mind subtly while I'm planning and making arrangements for my birthday, but I do not focus on them. So like when the day goes, it's night and everything has happened, then I start thinking, like I'm thinking about the people that failed to celebrate me. I'm thinking about the gifts I did not get, and I start thinking about, the goals I'm yet to achieve, the deadlines I set for myself. Sometimes I even feel like I failed myself, and I just feel like, oh, okay, it's a new year, I have to do so much work, I have to catch up. There's this post-birthday pressure I feel, post-birthday pressure, post-birthday sadness. And I checked online for other reasons why people suffer from birthday depression, and I saw things like anxiety, the fear of aging. Yeah, the fear of aging, it gets scary. I would say I was excited for my birthday to 18 because I wanted to become an adult last year. Like we all wanted to be adults. So it was really nice. I was looking forward to turning 18, just getting the freedom and feeling like a woman. However, from 18 upwards is like, no, can we just calm things down a bit? So like the emotions that comes with each phase is just kind of very different. Yeah, and also some other reasons I saw was underachievement. When we feel like we're underachieving and we start comparing ourselves to other people, age mates, friends, colleagues. And the last reason I saw here was traumatic memories. There was this guy in my secondary school when we were in GSS2, on his birthday, a senior of ours who happens to be like a school father committed suicide. So like it was a really bad day for him. And I think from that moment till when we left secondary school, he stopped celebrating his birthdays. So like for some, like the birthday just reminds them of like a trauma. Birthday depression is common. So far, I've been trying to do a lot of things here to protect my happiness and to just protect myself and my peace of mind. I'll just share some of the things I have done so far. Although I'm here to totally overcome birthday depression, however, I think to an extent I'm able to manage it. Firstly, I try to focus on my wins. Yeah. I try to focus on my wins. So like I've mentioned on this podcast a couple of times, I write a lot. I write down my emotions, my feelings, my goals, my objectives. I write a lot. So I document my life basically. Not necessarily diaries, but I have these small journals where I write things that have happened to me. And before my birthday, I try going through my journals. Then I see some things I had written years ago, and I see that I'm actually living the results of something I wished for, years ago, or something I prayed for, years ago. So like I just try to stay grateful. And I try to just search deep. I search deep for real. I try to search deep, check my journals, just see things that remind me of how far I've come. So for my birthdays, I mostly focus on how far I've come. I'm not looking at the journey ahead because it's still a long way. I still have a long way to go. So I just try to focus on how far I've come. And it helps me to stay happy to an extent. And also I block away. So far, I've been trying to block away every form of joy stealer or joy killer. How do I explain this and I don't sound funny? Okay, this is what I do. When I see I like pressure, yeah, but I like positive pressure. So I keep people that would pull me on my toes around me. I try to see posts of people that are doing what I aim to do in the future, and I try to tap from them, learn from them, stay gingered by them, by their achievements. So that's a good kind of pressure. But sometimes I get bad kind of pressure from people that make me feel like I'm not doing enough. So what I do is that I don't want to sound petty right now, but I've actually been trying to protect my space and to protect my happiness. So I just try to block the people that make me feel the negative kind of pressure away from my life. Yeah. You just tell Instagram you're not interested in their posts, or you just unfollow. I just do things that make me, in as much as I keep people that will put me on my toes around, anybody that makes me feel some kind of way about myself, it's not about them, it's about me. So I just take the right steps to just keep them away till I'm able to make peace with myself. So yeah, this is one thing I do to just stay happy and just protect my happiness. Another thing is I confront my friends. Like on my birthday, when I'm expecting somebody to wish me and they don't wish me, or somebody to do something for me and they don't do and they don't do what I need them to do for me, or what I was expecting them to do, I have conversations with them. There was this friend of mine that I think she forgot. We were speaking about my birthday. We were talking about my birthday, days to my birthday. And on my birthday, she forgot to wish me. I called her some days later. I was like, "Are you fine?" She said she was fine. And I was like, "You're fine. Nothing happened to you, and you forgot about my birthday." I know she explained herself, blah blah blah. Still I try to confront people. I try to have conversations with people. I'm the firstborn, so my younger ones for a long time felt like I actually do not need a gift from them, probably because they don't know what to give me, or they feel like they cannot afford a gift for me. I really don't know what was going through their minds, but I really felt bad I wasn't receiving anything from my younger ones. And I called them, I had a conversation with them. I told them I give you guys gifts because I love you guys, and it's a way of me showing appreciation and celebrating you. So I want to receive gifts from you. I know I'm the firstborn. You don't have to make it big. It's the intention that matter. I want to see you guys celebrate me. Yeah, I try to communicate what I want with the people I care about. And 3, I have avoided parties and big gatherings for my birthday. I try to make it intimate as possible. I just keep the people I really cherish and I really love around. I just want to be happy, right? So I don't want to have people with bad energy or negative feelings and sentiments around me on my birthday. So I just try to make it small. I keep the gathering very small and intimate. What else have I been doing to stay happy on my birthday? What else? Yeah, then I just try to celebrate myself. I post my pictures a lot. I go through my gallery, just see how I was last year, how I am this year. So I just try to look for the details, the minute details, to just remind myself that it's been a journey. There's a lot to do here, but I just try to focus. This month of March is a month of focusing on how far I've come rather than how much I still have to do. I also cry sometimes when I need to. I'll tell you, crying is very therapeutic, very very therapeutic. So I cry when I need to just offload some energy, when I feel no, there's a lot going on inside, so I cry and just wipe my tears and, sometimes just pray. In fact, most times I'm crying and praying. As I finish my crying session, I start my praying session. Lord, you see this, you see my struggle, you see my hustle. I want next year to be better and all. So I would say the only time I feel emotions similar to what I feel on my birthday is towards the end of the year and the new year. So it's just, I think the emotions come with this feeling of starting a new phase. I think this is how I've been able to manage my emotions that gets really heightened towards this period of my birthday. I try to just keep my space clean, try to stay happy intentionally. It takes a lot of work, like I have explained, and just make it all about me, really, because at the end of the day, it's all about me. It's all about celebrating myself. It's all about living. It's all about making impact. It's all about enjoying the process of living. Yeah, it's not really a competition. So I checked online too for further tips we could apply into managing our birthday depression or birthday blues properly. And I saw things keeping a journal, like I have said. Yeah, keep a book where you write down things, the good things, the bad things. Just write down things about your life, document your life, so you have something to remind you of your journey so far. You have something to remind you of the battles you've won. You can also try talking to somebody. You can try talking to somebody about how you feel, a trusted friend, of course, or a family member. And some people would say a psychologist. However, I really don't know how accessible psychologists are in Nigeria. And aside from that, I feel they even come at the high price. So if you're able to afford them, yeah, that's fine. But seeing a psychologist or just talking to somebody about how you feel, about your emotions would help you. It would help you understand what's happening, and you help you analyze the cause. Yeah, because if you do not know the cause of the problem, it might be very difficult for you to solve it. Yeah, so I think to overcome birthday depression too, you can try to make your birthday special. Try to celebrate yourself, embrace celebrating yourself. So you have something you're looking forward to. You have something you're trying to do on your birthday. Try to celebrate yourself, and celebrate yourself in your own way. Don't let people define how you're supposed to celebrate your birthday. If you want it to just be you and your partner, you and your friends, you and your family, depends on what you want. Try to celebrate yourself on your birthday, so you just have something you're looking forward to. Also, be nice to yourself. We have to be nice to ourselves with our reviews. We're reviewing our goals. We might not be where we want to be, but we've left where we were. How do I put it? We are not where we used to be. So yeah, be nice to yourself when you're reviewing yourself. Let's take it slow on ourselves. When I'm reviewing my goals, sometimes personally, I try to celebrate myself, or I try to acknowledge my efforts. I acknowledge my efforts than the results. I acknowledge the effort. I acknowledge the fact that I tried something else. I acknowledge the fact that I went for something. I might have not necessarily gotten it, or I might have not necessarily gotten the desired result I was hoping for, but I acknowledge and celebrate myself for just giving it a try and giving it a shot. So I think we should have a different approach to reviewing our goals and reviewing our timelines, and give thanks to God. Yeah. And yeah, create memories. I try to create memories with my friends, with my family on their birthdays. I want them to remember their birthdays and remember the part I played in it, making it memorable for them. So just try to maybe make creating memory and habits. Yeah, so I think it will help too. And what else? Yeah, I want us to know that it's okay for us to have or experience birthday blues, birthday depression. However, we must learn to manage so that it doesn't steal our joy from us. It doesn't make us feel sad. It doesn't stop us from actually living and celebrating ourselves. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine if you're feeling down before our birthdays, if you're feeling down on our birthdays, or if you're feeling down after our birthdays. It's just one of those things we have to deal with as adults. Yeah, and with time would be able to manage it better, but we just have to make conscious efforts into managing it properly, trying to look for and search for the root cause, and attacking it heads on. Try to look for a solution, but really you have to be ready to help yourself. Think about why you feel the way you feel on your birthdays, identify the reasons, and try to see how you can manage yourself and manage your emotions and stop yourself from feeling that kind of way, how you can concentrate your energy on something else. Yeah, I think that's it. If you're unable to manage it alone, do not hesitate to ask for help. Do not hesitate to seek help. Talk to your friends, talk to family. So you can just try to seek help, the right kind of help. And I hope as you're seeking help, you're able to find help. And as you're trying to put in efforts into managing birthday depression, you get the strength you need to fight it. Okay, so basically that'll be all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And next week we'll be talking about feminism, in celebration of International Women's Day. And the month of March is also like the Women's Month. So we'll be talking about feminism, why we should all be feminists. Catch you on the next episode. Bye bye, and have a great, splendid weekend. Thanks for listening. Catch you on the next episode. Do not forget to live every moment and leave no room for regrets. Remember to follow this channel so you get notification whenever I drop a new episode. Thank you. Bye.